Hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant, cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, March 2nd. That's right, we're in a new month already, 2025. Here on the TMS show, it's always real talk by real people. I'm your host, MT, with me and my co-host.
Live from the beautiful Oceanside, California is Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones. The Mr. Come first because you got to respect me in the middle right here.
It's your boy Tay. We're having sports talk team. Josh.
It's your boy Josh, the other half of Sports Talk 10, Josh. And in the corner.
No audio, baby.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
With our no Nick having ass.
Hey, MT, you was supposed to do a Kanye rant. You was supposed to do it right. You had one job.
Go find God.
MT, you gotta hit the joint. That's it. We do it live. We do it live. That's it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, can I have 3 minutes? Can I have story time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go for it.
All right. Let me tell y'all about my trip here yesterday, how crazy it is. I'll tell a little bit about my life here. So, It took me like, all right, if you know, coming from Vegas to San Diego is like 4.5 hour drive, right?
Right.
It'd be like 8 damn near 9 hours to get here. So,
damn.
Let me tell
I'm about to say, they don't have Amtrak out there?
Yeah, you funny.
No.
Greyhound. Nah, so this what happened. Though.
They don't.
So I leave out the house, right? I'm on my way. I'm almost at state line. I get a call, right? Saying that I leave this bag and leave this bag. One of the bags contained this laptop to record the show on. The other was something very vital to my health. So I left that. I had to drive all the way back from
I don't understand how you forgot it. This is just irresponsible behavior. This is irresponsible. Go ahead.
You had the senior citizen moment. You had the senior citizen moment.
I never did that before. So I go
Okay.
back.
Unk status, Josh.
You
embrace that title.
That's your new nickname.
I am a mentor to the youth. Okay, and then so we get started on the road again, right? Make a quick stop. We down there, damn near the same area. Next thing you know, we get a warning saying the tire's going low. So the tire went flat. So I had to pull over to that big Chevron there by state line. Jazz probably know.
Oh, the big one?
I was about to say, none of us know, Mr. Jones.
Yeah.
We're the East Coast. We're the East Coast.
Yeah, that's why I knew Jazz. I had the shell. It's a shell for y'all. So we pulled over, whatever, right? Next thing you know, we changed the tire, me and my nephew in the house here, right? And then I see the flat. We got a flat. I had to put a donut on there and everything. Luckily, it was day after my wife's birthday. There was some nice guys at Discount Tires. Shout out to y'all on Blue Diamond. I give y'all that free promo. We actually went there, got the tire fixed, in and out within an hour or so. We finally started driving to San Diego. While in the middle of it, it was a big fog storm. Couldn't even see nothing.
A fog storm?
Well,
in San Diego.
Well, it was a Matrix day yesterday, so I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah, some of the fog go away. That joke extended the whole trip by fucking 30 minutes at least. And then I finally got here. But I got here in time to see 3 fights. So we talking about the whole card. First fight was part of the Martin fight.
Yeah, nah.
Gary Russell and watch the main event.
I was about to say, we ain't gonna talk about the whole card. I mean, we're just talking about some significant fighters.
The last two is the one we care about.
Yeah, but I mean, I do want to get it kicked off with Jared Hurd. He's hanging it up, calling it quits after another loss last night. That was his third loss in his last 4 fights. I think it was warranted, him calling it quits. It's just one of those things where I feel like, how can I put it? It's not that he's a bad fighter, but the division has caught up to him. And when he moved up from 154 to 160, those guys had the same power as he did. Because if any of you all watched Jared Hurd early in his fight career where he won those 23 straight wins, one of the things that he was known for is he would just pretty much he would rope a dope a lot of his fights. He would let his opponent punch themselves out, tire themselves out. He get off the slow starts. The first 5 or 6 rounds, you'd be sitting there like, what the heck is he doing? And then all of a sudden, he cranks it into another gear, and because that person is tired and he still have all his strength, and by him being an oversized 154 fighter, once he starts wailing on you after you know what I'm saying, are tired, eventually he's going to break your spirit and break your will. But obviously with him, it started with the J-Rock fight. J-Rock took it a lot more serious than him. And I think Errol Spence put out a message last night. And I think that it's a lot of these young fighters that can relate. And the thing is, everybody wants to have that zero like Floyd Mayweather, but people don't want to do what it takes to continuously have that zero like Floyd did. Floyd wouldn't have sex his entire training camp. Floyd doesn't drink nor smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the type of things that they can affect your body, especially if you don't get an early knockout on somebody. If you don't get an early knockout and you got to go into the later rounds, that's it.
Yeah.
You're going to be hurting. And so that's what ended up happening. You know, he didn't take the J-Rock fight serious, so he lost from there. And then from there, it was pretty much just like downhill. But, I mean, at the end of the day, he still was an undisputed champion at 154, so salute to him for that. Can't take that away from him. But overall, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a DMV fighter, so obviously we're going to salute him. And, yeah, I mean, I think it's time for him to hang it up. Tay, anybody got anything to add?
Nah, I mean, he lost 3 of his last 4. What can you say? Like,
yeah.
Hang it up at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And tell him to start a podcast. Yeah,
I was about to say, well, he has. He started a podcast, and I can even tell, like, when I was listening to him talking, like, before this fight, he was sounding like a little punch drunk, and I was like, yeah, the fact that you sounded like this, dude, and you like a year or 2 younger than me, this is not good. It's time for you to go ahead and hang it up. There's no reason for you to be sounding like that at this age.
Yeah.
No reason.
His own gym too.
You said what?
I said I think he got his own gym too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he got his own gym. He got a podcast. He got married recently. His wife also, I think, gave birth to a child, if I'm not mistaken. So, he's got that, and he's smart with his money. He's not one of those that's like super duper flashy that, he needs to buy a new chain every year and all of that. Yes, he has his jewelry like a lot of these boxers do, but he doesn't buy it, consistently. Like, he don't switch up on it like every 6 months like a lot of these boxers try to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so invest your money. Take this money, invest it, and find something else. Life after boxing. Yeah. It don't last forever anyway.
So let me ask you this, sir. Just on a boxing standpoint. Do you think training actually kind of failed him because he never made the proper adjustments, like to use his jab and stuff, especially at the J-Rock fight, to have like a second burst in his career?
Yeah, because to me, we've seen some fighters come back after that loss, and for me, like he fired his original trainer, and keep in mind, well, not his original. I'm sorry, his original trainer actually passed away, and then he had another tragedy in his family where his dad passed away as well. So that took a toll on him. Yeah, and his dad kind of just like it was just like out of the blue. It wasn't one of those. You know what I mean, Mr. Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like our other brother, you know what I'm saying? And what happened, that situation. So it was one of those situations. So that kind of hit him hard because it was like nobody was expecting it. And so the fact that you have that, and, even when you get a trainer and stuff like that, if they're not really teaching you and things like that, I mean, to me, I think one of the, and he probably won't say this, but I think one of his mistakes early on was probably not signing with Floyd Mayweather. I felt like Floyd would have made sure that he had the right trainers and the right people and stuff like that around him, because Floyd did want to sign him, right? It was either right before or right after he won his undisputed title. Floyd went up to him in the back and basically like wanted to sign him.
He didn't want to leave home. I thought that was the biggest issue to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's another thing too. Everybody knows no matter where you're from, eventually you got to get the hell up out of where you come from. Because if not, you get comfortable you become stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And you get too comfortable, and let's call it what it is. You get lazy. You get complacent.
That's what I was about to say. So, like, this is for your career, dude. Like, fuck wanting to stay at home. Like, go. You gotta go be uncomfortable sometimes. If you gotta be away from the fam to get a nice bag, to get paid nicely, go do it.
Let me tell you something. I mean, best thing I did was relocate. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that was the best thing that happened to me for my life. Because if I didn't relocate, I'd have about 7 or 8 more kids, man. I just would.
He never been the same since he came out with the Reds campaign.
That DMV. Yeah. Bunch of baby moms.
Yeah. Exactly. You find out your baby mama is your homeboy's baby mama from high school, along with
man.
along with your
come on, man. You gonna be the Temu future? Just have a bunch of kids? I'm joking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that sounded oddly specific.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody who got a lot of kids. Like, Nick Cannon got a lot of kids, but
of course, Elon Musk, nigga, on his
Elon. No, he got like 15 kids.
He got 14.
He's got like 13. He just had his 13.
He just had his 14 or 14. Was it 13?
Yeah, but they don't count. They can have as many kids as they want.
What do you mean they don't count?
Nick Cannon and Elon Musk.
Are they human?
Nah, they got money. He got money and status.
Humans with money.
Yeah, you can't be a brother. You can't be somebody delivering UPS package with 14 kids. You won't
exactly.
Then you making stupid life.
You be struggling.
Actually, here's the thing. Well, I will say this. I think there's a law. I know it's in Maryland. I don't know how many other states it is. I think after you have 5 kids, there's a cap in like how much they could take from you from like child support. It's like $100.
I think it's 40%. They can't take no more than 40% of your annual salary.
Yeah. So they got to divide. So they got to divide all of that up. So they got to divide 40% of your salary.
What was the guy? They had a guy. They was in Memphis. They had like 100 kids together. I think the max because they don't make a lot of money. I think the max each baby mama can only give is like $55, bro.
Yeah, that's it. $55 a month.
55 times 100 is that's a lot of money.
Baby mama, you're having 100 kids.
Yes, and that nigga has to pay.
Nah, it's capped. The most they can charge him is $1,000 a month, and he had to split it with like 30 baby mamas. That's not a lot of money.
No, it's not.
Wait, there was a dude out here who had like 30 kids. I think he was in Detroit.
It's a max.
And guess what? And the sad part is a bunch of women that'll still be dumb enough to let him hit raw. But back to box.
Yeah, exactly.
MC, don't bring in the word accountability. Don't do that.
No,
okay.
No, I agree with MT. That's like if you around with a dude and this man has like, let's see,
3 kids.
In my opinion, if you got 2 baby moms, you're a walking red flag to me. Mm-hmm. But if you've got multiple baby moms and you still letting somebody hit raw to the potentially where you can be baby mama number 4 or number 13, that's on you as well.
But they millionaires, so baby mama 14 knew what she was doing. She was trying to get her bag.
Well, here's the thing.
But we talking about regular people.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Elon, the funny thing is, and then we'll get back to boxing. This last one that he just had, that woman actually gave him 4 kids. So even though he has 14 kids, I think he only got like 4 baby mothers. It's like 4 or 5. But when you're a millionaire,
I'm about to fact check that.
Yeah. But I'm sorry, when you're a billionaire,
you can do that. He's not paying child. He's not paying child support for none of them. They all live in one house.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna say this: if you're a woman, and Elon Musk your baby daddy, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Why you taking the court?
Phil got the type. This is Elon a freak. Freaky ass nigga.
It don't matter. It is what it is, man. Let him
he got money. He got money.
Exactly.
He got money, bro. Remember, money just enhances what you already do.
It's not like the baddest women. You know, it's not like the baddest of the bunch, but you got a type.
I'm gonna say a hot take. I'm gonna say a hot take. If you look at the women in the richest zip code where you live at, MT.
Yep, they're
not Instagram baddies. They're not like teens.
Nope, of course not.
They're not the baddest. If you go to your richest zip code where people got money, they like average looking, 5 to 6. You might find to see a 7. Yeah, about to say you don't see like super. That's like more for entertainment, but for like
I got a couple of them that come into the job all the time.
Yeah, I was about to say because for the most part, and then we'll get back to boxing. The rich people, what those men want at the end of the day, they want somebody who's gonna have those principles to be able to raise their children and think like them. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's gonna sit at home, homeschool the children until it's time for them to go to elementary school. Those kids don't really go to daycare.
Like how many times have you seen Elon Musk baby mamas coming out starting drama?
Exactly.
There's one, the recent one. The recent one's been coming out and starting drama because Elon's been ducking and dodging her.
And she's just crying to the public.
It's the baby mama severance package. That's all.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. They'll never have to work again.
I agree to a certain extent.
That's a pension plan right there. Being Elon Musk baby mama,
like Elon, who's ultra wealthy and stuff.
But at the same time, I think MT's got a point. He's got girls who understand that they're not bigger than the program.
Yeah,
they fit in like a lot of times in other aspects of entertainment.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you fucking with somebody of that caliber, you know what the fuck is up already.
But a lot of times these women, they do be messing with dudes maybe that don't have as much money as Elon, but they do have a substantial amount of money. And they crash out going to the media telling all.
That's because they was stigmatized.
All those NBA players, baby mamas, if they didn't crash out, they would be straight.
I think he does a good job.
Well, you do know you're kind of ignoring, the whole thing right now.
How come I can't hear nobody?
You got some motherfuckers out here that's literally having kids out here.
I don't know.
So not long.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go back to what Josh said, and then please, y'all, we got to get back to boxing and talk about this show and everything.
My bad. We need to go off topic.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna just make this last point, and I'm gonna piggyback off of what Josh said. All money does is magnify what you already are. So most of these athletes and stuff like that are from the same backgrounds that a lot of us are. They have poor or average upbringings. And so their mindset, you would think that, because they're this superstar and they're this person that, they're going to carry themselves a certain way. They're not. They're going to go out here and have multiple baby mothers. They're going to smoke, drink, do all this other dumb stuff and debauchery. It's just that they got enough money to clean up their problems. That's all it is.
Yep.
Ain't nothing special about them. Yeah. Ain't nothing special about them. Nigga Tank said he went broke. How? How, bruh?
I don't believe
Tank went broke.
That's what he claimed. He said around the time that he left Floyd. He said around the time that he left Floyd because he felt like Floyd wasn't giving him what he deserved for his fight. This would be a good transition back. He said he had to sell jewelry, he had to sell cars and all that to make sure that he can afford like his mama's rent and pay for his stuff.
Spending habits.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What was his contract? For him to get out that contract, he had to take a huge loss. Was that the case?
I don't know what it was.
Most of the time, that's the reason. Like when somebody try to get out the contract, they lose a lot of money for voiding the contract. They lose a lot of money.
Of course. Well,
that's called begging yourself, yeah. So.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you right now, Tank was still TMT. That fight would have been a split decision Tank last night. Okay, if he was still TMT, let's be real about it. Shoot. I'm about to say, we can go ahead and talk about it. So, Mr. Jones, let's pull up the video, man. The big controversy that everybody, and I appreciate Lamont Roach for this because he said, look, I'm not going to let this decide, the fight. At the end of the day, I still feel like I won. But if it was scored as a knockdown, then yes, the fight would have went my way. But you all could be the judge.
That ain't why he lost, but we get into it. That ain't why he lost.
Yeah, that's not why he lost.
1, 2, 3. Guys, see it?
Yeah, we see it. We just got hit.
Taking a knee, and I thought it was blinding jab. Yeah, what's wrong? Ref, something's wrong. He took a knee. That's a knockdown.
That's tough, man.
Now let's see it one more time.
Yeah, let's see it one more time.
One more time.
Right after the
And I thought it was blinding.
He got the jab. I mean, you can see though, he wasn't hurt. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can tell when somebody is hurt. Tank wasn't hurt.
It does not matter.
It doesn't matter if he rules his rules. He took a knee. That should count against him.
That is a knockdown.
Yeah.
You and I watch thousands of fights.
Yeah, in that situation, if you got something in your eye, you call time.
Prime example: when Floyd Mayweather broke his hand and he took that knee,
they counted
as a knockdown. Yeah. That is a knockdown by the rule.
They did, but they had our boy in there though. They had our boy in there, the referee. Yeah, and the funny thing is, he actually started counting, and then he stopped.
He stopped, dude.
This man literally, he started counting. He was like 1, 2, and then he was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "I had something in my eye, like my eye was burning." And then he was like, "Oh, okay." And then they just didn't count it as a knockdown.
Yeah, it was fishy though, because when he jabbed him and he felt like that, I didn't even think about the head grease. I thought it was something with Roach gloves the way he felt.
That's what I was thinking too.
Like yeah. I said, "Is this Muhammad Ali and Sonny Liston all over again?"
I mean, and here's the thing. Even Roach said it though. Even Roach was like, "Hey, even Roach said it. Roach was like, look, I don't really think, you know what I'm saying, like I heard him. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably wasn't capping as far as like why he went down. He probably did have something in his eye. So the fact that Roach was saying that, I was like, okay, cool. Like it's not as bad as social media is trying to make it.
It's not as bad.
It was a knockdown to keep it 100, but we know what the cash cow is, like we said. Like, We know what it is. But
when you the cash cow, you get the benefit of the doubt. Go ahead. Why did he lose it?
Why Roach got the draw and he didn't win this fight? Because the early rounds he did not take advantage of. Yes. Historically, everybody knows that Tank is a slow starter.
Mm-hmm.
God, if he throwing 12 punches, you shouldn't be throwing 11.
Exactly.
A big reason why Gary Anton Russell dominated the way he did yesterday because he outworked him. Was he accurate? Hell no. He wasn't that accurate, but he outworked him everywhere. Because at the end of the day, it's the judge's perception of what they see. Will you be aggressive in the beginning? It shows ring control. Ring control is a big thing when it comes to judging. And what I thought in the beginning is he just did not do enough to fight. Because if you go on low input with Tank, you better be more accurate than Tank, and he wasn't in the beginning of the fight.
Exactly.
That's why he lost that fight. That's why it was a draw. Well, actually, he lost. He ain't take the title, so he lost. Fuck a draw. He lost. You ain't take the title, you lost.
Yep. And now
the zero still replaced. Doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, it is. The zero still in. Well, technically, the zero still in place for both of them, but it would have meant more for Roach.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but let's also be real too.
He still gained fans and viewership and all that, but
he definitely did. You know, like
of course you got these, prisoners of the moment, these jerk offs and all that on the internet at the moment. Yeah, but even beat Shakur Stevenson now. Yeah. Get out of here.
Yeah, let's keep it a buck though. He did not take that fight seriously.
No, he didn't take it serious. And honestly, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing too. A lot of these fighters are friends behind the scenes.
Exactly.
They're not really in it. This was Tank looking out for his homeboy, getting him a big payday. This is the biggest payday that he's going to get.
Yeah.
This is all this is.
A lot of people know they used to be sparring partners. They came up together. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't even know that.
Yeah.
And
even though it is a DC Baltimore rivalry, but it's like sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like sibling rivalry. Yeah.
That's all it was. And I mean, just to give y'all a clear example, you know, Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier. You know, Muhammad Ali was so taken.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Best friends. And Muhammad Ali was so taken back when Joe Frazier had to go to the hospital. He said, if anything happens to Joe where he'll never be able to fight again, I'll probably never put on my gloves again. Because I can't believe I did that to my best friend.
Yeah, I'm about to say Joe was one of the main ones that helped him get his licenses back.
Yeah, when he got banned. A lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Exactly. So that's all that was. It was Tank sitting up there looking out for something, which I appreciate, because that's another thing too that we need to talk about is when one DMV fighter come up, it's okay to lend a helping hand to somebody else who's in your division and throw a look their way so they can get some money and stuff like that, just like you. This, like I said, this is by far going to be the biggest payday that Lamont Roach is going to get in his career.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, you're going to get a bigger payday on the rematch.
Yeah. Until you get a rematch.
Well, yeah. Of course on the rematch, but I'm just saying he's going to get it with Tank. Like I know Steven. Yes. Yeah, and I know Shakur Stevenson said, "Hey, you know, I want that fight now with Roach. You know, he proved himself and all that."
Oh, I'm gonna prove himself.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not paying for that pay-per-view. They might as well put that on the zone.
Over under, will you stay up all 12 rounds? Like
hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It was a 10-8 round. It was a 10-8 round. That was a 10-8 round.
Yeah.
That was a 10-8 round, Sam. It was a 10-8 round.
No, it was. And here's another thing, too. This was Vegas. Here's the thing, right? Vegas sat up there and they thought about something. They said, okay, what can we do to really fuck up the public? Because there was some crazy people that I saw some Roach tickets out there. Though. Yeah, Roach was plus 1,400.
Yeah.
So if you were smart enough by the 10th or 11th round to go ahead and cash out, if you did online betting, you made a nice little profit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think by like the 10th or 11th round, he was like plus 200 or something like that to win the fight. So the odds had dropped drastically to the point where it was looking like he was going to win. But Vegas wasn't going. I knew Vegas wasn't going to let that happen. I was like plus 1,400. I said, there's no way they're going to pay out that money. There's no way.
And then if you look at the later rounds, if like I'd say from round 7 to round 11. You start seeing how aggressive Tank started to become. And then it was like, okay, he's starting to be okay. He's starting to take it a little bit more serious.
Yep.
Until Roach hit that damn right on him. He was like, all right, I'm going to go back to the points.
Yep.
Was that the hardest shot Tank ever took in his career?
Yes. In his career, yes.
Oh, most definitely. Because as you can see, I mean, and here's the thing, salute to him. He got a chin. But when he got hit, the way he stumbled back, he even looked at Roach like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be hitting me this hard.
Exactly.
I definitely think Roach gave Tank a run for his money. That's probably like the most strongest opponent I've seen Tank fight since I've been paying attention to Tank.
Jazzy said it just like I thought, just like I was thinking it. He literally played like the bigger boxer in that fight.
He did, which he should have. Here's the thing.
That's why when I think it was Ute in the group chat last night, you were like, they're gonna do a rematch, and I was like, Tank usually don't do rematches.
Yeah,
and then like as soon as they was interviewing him, he's like, yeah, we gotta run this back. I was like, yeah, he gonna knock you out next time, just so you know. Hopefully.
If they do
take it a little bit more serious this time.
If they do decide to do a rematch, I think it won't be until later in the year, like November or something like that.
Yeah, because Tank said he got another fight coming up this year.
Yeah.
He does have another fight. I'm wondering who he's going to be against. Well, here's the thing. So May 2nd, and I guess we could talk about this because you know we talk about what's next. On May 2nd, there's this card where it's happening in Times Square. It's the first time ever that a boxing match is supposed to be happening, I think, at Times Square, something like that.
Yeah.
But it's Roley on the card. You got Ryan Garcia. You got T.O. and you got Haney all on that card.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big card.
That's what I'm saying. So we got to see what happens from there, see who gets dispersed and go from there. But that lightweight division, I'm going to tell you right now, the people are starting to creep up because you got Abdullah Mason in that lightweight division. And like I said, you got Shakur, you got Haney, you got Ryan Garcia, and you got what's his name? Keyshawn Davis. You got him too.
Say Lomachenko ain't dead. I don't want to hear that.
Man,
didn't Roach go up a weight class to fight?
Yeah, that was his first fight under the first fight in 133. If I'm not mistaken.
He looking real good in that weight class
and
right now.
That's true too. People sleeping on Roach's strategy too. He was making sure he didn't get the counter like he wanted to. But
exactly. His daddy was in his corner talking
shit. One
thing
I did like about Tank, and he was phenomenal at, and it's going to be scary in a rematch, is Tank's footwork was incredible.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Especially
then
the first
he kept
5 rounds.
Stepping on Roach's foot too.
That's part of the game.
That's part of the game.
Oh yeah.
That's part of the
But
game.
like he knew where.
Righty versus, it naturally happens because it's a righty versus southpaw. So
yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I'm not saying
Yeah,
anything wrong with it, but I just thought it was funny. Is Tank knew when to place his foot on Roach's foot.
And he hit him, and he, of course, he hit him with a few of those shoulder checks too.
What you say? This fight was almost like Floyd versus Zab, without all the fuckery, right?
Yeah.
Roach familiar with Tank's style. Roach and Tank sparred before.
Yeah,
but no, because after that bullshit happened, what was that? The 4th or 5th round? Floyd went to work.
He did. Floyd definitely would. I mean, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's what happened. Tank was going to work too, but like y'all talked about, when he got backed up, the thing with Tank was this. Here's what he does. He turns into like a pit bull later on in the fight.
And later in the fight too.
And when he realized that he possibly could lose this. I think he realized that.
But what I'm saying is
just set in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is just in general, Tank turns into that and he starts to stalk his opponent. And what happens is a lot of his opponents will cave in because they like, yo, he hitting me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hurting. And then they set themselves up for a counter shot. Like what's his name? Frank Martin. Frank Martin literally just sat on the ropes. And I was like, bruh, you don't think that you're going to survive this round just sitting on the rope. Like you don't sit on the ropes with Tank Davis. And that's what Roach said. Yeah, and Garcia. Roach said, I'm not sitting on the ropes and going to let you pick your shot and when you going to hit me and put me down. I'm not doing that shit. We going to stay out here in the middle of the ring. Yeah.
What is Barry Hunter's first fight with Tank too?
Who?
The trainer, Barry Hunter. Wasn't that his first fight with him?
Yeah, that was his first fight with him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was his first. Yeah.
He did switch trainers this fight. I think something happened with I think he got sick or something, so he had to switch trainers.
Yeah, he moved another dude up in like
Cuddy
the second.
got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You said Cuddy. He is Cuddy, actually.
He is Cuddy. A lot of people don't know that.
No, that's why The Wire might be the greatest show written on television. I like Sopranos better, but The Wire is definitely better written.
Now here's the thing, and now that you brought up The Wire, and I just want to ask this too, and then we can move on to whatever we're gonna get to. Is this? So Cuddy says something, and I need for everybody to please clarify this. If you at home and all that, please clarify what this means. When they asked Cuddy on The Wire about Weebay, because he was talking about his son Naaman, he said, "Oh yeah, Weebay, yeah, that he was my cut buddy in Jessup." What the hell does that mean?
Oh, you gotta ask a Baltimorean that.
I'm about to say you might ask somebody
You gotta ask a Baltimorean that. Yeah, you know that sound like to me.
That might be a Josh question because he used to live out there, so I don't know.
Okay.
Sound like a day party in Jessup.
That's what I'm saying. He said Weebay was my cut buddy in Jessup. That's my homie. I said, oh Lord.
Cut buddy?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know what that means. I hope it had a different meaning. If there's anybody on here that was, out and about in the 1980s, please clarify what that means. Okay? I was just being born, so I don't know.
Go on.
I don't know. That was my cut buddy in Jessup was the exact words that he said. I looked and I said, okay, I'm gonna just continue watching the show. Cause The Wire is literally timeless, bro. Like you can I watch that show all the time. Like just spur of the moment. If I don't have nothing else to watch, I'll binge a couple seasons of The Wire easily.
Hold on, do you know what that means, Josh? Because he just got back on.
Oh wow.
Cuddy on The Wire.
Yeah.
Cuddy on The Wire.
Yeah. So here's what happened. Cuddy's on The Wire, right? Remember when they was trying to get a message to Weebay, that cop, I think his name was what, Colton, something like that, was trying to get a message to Weebay to basically want to talk to him because he saw more in Naaman than his mother did and knew that he wasn't built for the corners. So when he told him like, hey, you know what I'm saying, guess who his father is Weebay, he's like, oh yeah, that's my cut buddy, you know what I'm saying, from Jessup. You know what I'm saying? That's my cut buddy from Jessup. What does that mean? in Baltimore terms.
Yeah, because that ain't a motorcycle club. That's the only way you earn a cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me, cut buddy means you fucking somebody.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we gotta
cut buddy.
ask a Baltimorean this. We gotta ask a Baltimorean this.
But I know, like in certain different areas of the states, it means something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh.
Yeah, I'm here.
They better not do that to my man Weebay.
I know. I'm about to say because Weebay, he was him and Chris was like on that same level, boy. They ain't care. They had no conscience when they needed to take
Nobody
you
got
out.
a homie from Baltimore to answer this question.
Well,
I mean, I got a brother that live there, but I know I can't hit him up right now. So I know
we from the DMV. Baltimore is a whole nother country.
I know you guys are from the DMV, but I'm just saying, like, ain't nobody got a friend that's like legit from Baltimore that can answer it.
We got an OG. Thanks, Dad. I do hear though.
Okay, I was about to say.
Okay, all right. Jessup is called to cut. Thank God.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad. Right. Okay, so they was homies in Jessup. Okay,
Jessup prison. It's about Jessup prison. That's what they talking about.
No. We knew that it was.
So
prison.
that means they were cellmates. It just means they were cellmates.
That's
all right, cool.
Okay, that makes sense.
We
were all worried for a second.
No many people just say like my celly. No, it's a lingo. I'm assuming cut is just a nickname for Jessup.
Yeah, you know what? Some of your guys' East Coast lingo confuses the shit out of us West Coasters, but I'm sure it's the.
I think it's more the other way. I think it's more the other way around. You know what I mean?
No, it works both ways.
We're like, what?
It works both ways.
A lot of West Coast lingo has become national lingo. Everybody talk about catching a fade now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Catching a fade.
Sure. I know. Everybody trying to take our lingo right now.
DMV, we just say run them hands. That's what we say. It's a variation. It's the same thing. Every city got something.
Or what's the other one everyone's been using? Hella.
It's very similar.
It's a Cali lingo.
I've been saying catch this fade for 20 years. So it's like
what they're saying is like West Coast lingo is starting to come.
It's starting to become
everybody says catch a fade. That's national.
Catch a fade. That's because 4 Extra always talking about catching the fade. That's like the super gangster. He like super crip.
Hey, come catch the fade, homie.
You know what I'm talking about.
You gotta do it in the LA accent, though.
I feel like 4 Extra is how everybody think nigga from LA are. Like when they think niggas from LA, 4 Extra. That's what I be thinking.
That's true. That's super crip. That's a super gangster. I mean, I didn't need to take a vacation. Tell your man to go to San Diego and relax.
Get marked out the game.
Exactly.
My man,
Marked is another West Coast lingo.
Brushing his teeth, talking about gang. That's his life.
E40.
Oh yeah, well E40 and his lingo.
Oh man, E40 need to make a dictionary. It makes me.
He do. I would buy that dictionary just to.
It had to be a pencil though, because he always switching it up. It gotta be.
We still call people Marquez Busters in LA. I'm joking with you.
Yes.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yes.
I'm joking.
No,
they do.
No, Josh,
they do.
we do.
Yeah, I can't even be friends with a nigga named Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
Oh,
yeah, I can't even be friends with a nigga named Mark.
Do you have to respell stuff and say that B with a C because of your neighborhood? Like, man, we can't say cookies. We gotta say bookies.
Listen, I used to be that way. I used to not say the B.
Damn, bro, y'all got chill, bro.
Especially like around, because especially like
when we first got together, you were like that.
Yeah, and then you gotta be a lot comes with that.
True story, JR. Like I had my family. I had a cousin that had hey JR. I had a cousin that had a Calvin Klein shirt. They took that as offense. Like, what does that mean, crip killer? I'm like, what? Like, what?
I didn't even call crab.
I didn't know that was offensive.
They would call crip legs. Like we didn't call crab legs. We don't say crab, CK, nothing CK, anything.
I was like, what? Calvin Klein shirt is offensive? I got chill.
Yeah, anything with if I'm texting you, anything with a CK is about to get replaced with just a C
Oh
two
boy.
Two C's,
Oh,
double
but
C.
Oh
see,
boy.
and
Okay.
see, that's why I can't listen to West Coast rapper. I want to hear
Yeah.
the true city called Compton. Not Compton.
I drink Starbucks now. You know what I mean?
I'm joking, Jay. I'm joking, Jay.
Slowly taking his black card away, guys.
Okay.
Oh man, you got Starbucks. Oh man, you got the best lawn in the neighborhood.
Exactly. And listen, and listen.
I got Starbucks and a blonde dog. Like we here.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna tell you right now. And I'm gonna tell you right now, rubbed off on Jazzy because if y'all look at her TikTok profile pic, she looked like Rachel Dolezal on there. Okay, so you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you hilarious!
Hey, you wild, girl. You wild.
Hilarious.
What my TikTok profile is? Hold on.
Hey,
No, don't give me that. It took me a second to find out who he was talking about for a minute.
Oh man.
Don't do that.
Rachel, did she have an OF run? Did she have
Yeah.
an OF run?
Hey, yo.
Hold on, she did.
That's it. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're wild.
Yeah, that's that LinkedIn profile.
Don't be hating on my Snapchat filter.
Hey, you're wild nigga for that, bro.
I've heard. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I've heard of whitewash. I've never heard of blackwashed. Okay, I've never heard of it.
Hey, MC, you ain't see that challenge? Like, you know how they had, like, you know, you got a black husband, how they changed before and after.
Oh, the black husband effect.
Black husband effect. They got the black wife, the white effect.
Yeah.
I feel like that only goes into effect if this is like the first black man you've dated.
Yeah, that's only certain white girls like that.
No,
Your man Jay was like,
I was
like, before I used to be in the hood all the time. Now I'm going on walks at mountains and stuff like that. We going to the
bike ride and juicing, baby. Bike ride and juicing.
Exactly.
We go to the farmers. We go to the farmers market every Sunday.
That's what it is. Farmers market, Whole Foods. Yeah, Whole Foods, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get 100% organic almond milk.
Whole Foods, y'all. It's Sprouts. Okay.
The craziest part is I be the one requesting all that stuff.
That's him. Me, I'd be like, what?
I be the one requesting all that stuff. Like
they going around the you know, before you get the push lawnmower, now you got the ride lawnmower now.
You had the best lawnmower
I'm getting him a John Deere.
Yeah.
Give him a little. Hey, it's already started. The chair I'm sitting in is camouflage.
Hey, don't be fooled. My family from Alabama, so I can go back to that real quick.
That's what I'm saying. Where they got the, let me tell you something. Where they got the pickup trucks and they ride into town to pick up their.
You got a pickup truck? Tell me you ain't got a pickup truck, bro. I'm like, damn.
No,
man.
we don't got a pickup truck.
Okay, I was like, bro.
I do want a truck. I do want a truck. I gotta have my Civic and I gotta have my truck. You know what I mean?
You gotta have the lawnmower, bro. You gotta have the best. You and the neighbor across the street gotta be competing. Who got the best lawnmower? That's what you gotta do.
The best lawn, nigga. My shit gonna be green.
Do you not remember where we live? There's no grass out
here.
Who's got the best dirt lot at this point?
It's a suburban joke. I make suburban jokes like that. You know, I got the best yard in it.
You gotta keep up the best turf.
Oh yeah, I understand.
All right, so real quick, y'all.
They use turf, right? Oh, they gotta use turf.
What's up,
man? Okay.
Now I was gonna say real quick, some news as well, since we're keeping it DMV. Is the Commanders got Deebo Samuels for a 5th round pick. Who won the trade?
The Commanders.
The Commanders.
Fuck.
If Deebo can stay healthy. If Deebo can stay healthy.
The only thing that I will say is this. The Commanders going to have to work out something with his contract because they did pick up a $22 million contract.
Yeah, it's 1 year. Hey, you know what's best about it?
Yeah, but they got the cap space to do it.
He on a contract here, too. That's what makes it great.
Yeah.
So that means he's going to play his ass off.
Yeah, I like the move. Don't get me wrong. I like the move.
Uh-oh, he said San Fran won it. All right, little bro.
Nah.
Here's the thing.
Tell us how you really feel.
Wow.
I really
so
do
look,
think.
Go ahead, Tay.
No, I'm about to say I think it's a good move for both teams because one, San Francisco wanted to get rid of that contract because of the fact that Brock Purdy's up. That's one.
Yep.
2, the reason why I say the other reason why I say San Fran got it because they get rid of that 21, but also a guy that only plays 8 games a season.
Yeah,
that's the problem with Debo is he's got to stay healthy.
But that happened when they moved him to running back.
I bet you played 14.
Thank you.
He was a lot more healthy. They saw what happened with Patterson. What was it, Patterson?
Yeah,
Cordell Patterson when he had that little that explosive year a little later in his career.
Yeah.
They seen that, and then everybody wanted to reproduce that, so they put Debo there. And there was a few other teams that did it. And Debo started getting. He's not built for that. And Debo actually even got thicker. If you've noticed, he's put on more weight since he's moved to that position, and so now he's carrying more weight. He's holding the ball more. He's getting pounded, running the ball.
He's getting hit more too.
He's a running back now.
He'd be a DuPont circle. I can tell you.
That's why.
But I will also say on Washington.
Hey yo, you're a fool for that one.
But on the Washington end, they get their number 2 because that is an upgrade compared to what they have.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And he can help in the running game too.
Yeah. And then on 2, he's back with a guy that literally drafted him. So he knows the strength of weakness.
Yep.
Dan Quinn drafted him?
No,
Peters. The GM.
Oh, okay. The GM. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did end up going to Washington, the GM.
So here's the thing. Obviously, there are certain organizations and all that, like, that whole, you got to remember that Shanahan, like when Mike Shanahan came to Washington, he, you know what I'm saying, he gave birth to a lot of future head coaches from there. Mike McDaniels was on that staff. McVay was on that staff.
Oh, that's that staff.
What's his face from Vikings was on that staff too.
Exactly. Yeah, Kevin O'Connell. So that
all the young coaches were with Shanahan.
I don't follow coaches, and that's one of the most that's one of the only coaching crews that I am
they birthed
really aware
a lot of head coaches out of that.
So that's what it is.
Decent head coaches at that too. Like everybody got a winning record, other than the fact of McDaniels. But McDaniels has had a decent season since he has been with. That's
what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, they're always going to help each other out and do what's best for each other. Here's the thing: I think now with him being in Washington, you don't have to worry about him doing end around, so he could get back in wide receiver shape.
Well, Cliff Kingsbury's still there. That's the other thing. He's still there. He might still be running it.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna run it as much as he did in San Fran. Like,
they're gonna utilize him more as a wide receiver than a running back.
I would hope so.
And Tate
would make
touched on that.
better sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a better way to use your investment.
What you were saying, MC?
No, I was just gonna say, and Tate touched on this before in the previous show. When Shanahan finds somebody, when he figures out, oh my gosh, you can run it, you can gain us 10 to 15 yards a carry. He overuses you until you get hurt. So that's what was happening with
his
Debo.
daddy was the same way.
McCaffrey. Yeah, of course he was. That's why Terrell Davis had a short career.
Exactly.
But I'm real curious how they're going to do in these division games, though, because Debo be killing the NFC East, so we'll see how it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, no, Debo's probably gonna have his best games, especially against the Cowboys.
I'm not even talking about that.
He always has a good game.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't want to talk
about
that.
But hold on. But I was about to say that. And here's the thing, Mr. Jones, and I will add this. Jerry actually called Tennessee about the number 1 pick.
Oh, my God. Why?
He called them.
Why?
So here's what I'm thinking. If he called them
for number 2, he going to trade that shit.
No. Here's the thing. If he called Tennessee about the number 1 pick, there's one or two things that he's trying to do. He's either trying to get Travis Hunter, or he's trying to get Shedeur Sanders. Those are the only 2 people.
But here's the thing: when you call, it's just a call. Is he aggressive about it?
Nah,
I understand that. Nah, he wasn't aggressive, but he's inquiring to see.
I feel like if we pick up Shedeur, we're just going to sit on the bench like traded.
That's true.
Because don't we still have Cooper Rush?
That's true.
No, we do, but here's what I think will happen.
Cooper Rush doesn't matter. It's because.
But I know Cooper Rush is. I think he's in free agency right now.
You're not going to bid $60 million.
You're not going to bench him, but you would trade him. So
trade him.
Maybe
you know what?
So
Jerry's done stupider shit, so it wouldn't fucking surprise me.
Who'd be willing to take on that contract though?
Tennessee is dumb. And here's another thing, and I'm gonna tell you right now too. And I can't believe I'm saying this. I want to throw up, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Tennessee. Here's the thing. Tennessee is a hub for the Eagles. I'm gonna tell you right now. This will be L'Jarius Sneed last year in Tennessee. With Slay retiring, everybody keeps talking about the Eagles going after Myles Garrett and everything like that, which can absolutely happen.
Oh yeah, that guy going to Tennessee. That got no trade.
The Browns came out and said that they weren't going to.
He ain't going nowhere.
Well, I thought the Browns head office came out and said they wasn't going to let Myles Garrett go.
Yeah, but money talks. And here's what I will say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and here's the thing with the Eagles, they can easily say, "Hey, we know L'Jarius Sneed isn't happy. What do y'all want for him?" Because we got Slay that's retiring. And then if the Eagles turn around and replace Slay with Sneed, come on now. Come on.
Yeah, but he would be wouldn't he be the number 2 though? Technically.
Behind who? Mitchell?
Technically he would be. Mitchell's going to be the number 1.
He would, but at the end of the day, the way you set it up is yes, you have a depth chart, but you go based off of assignments and things like that. Yeah, you go, okay, L'Jarius Sneed is this type of corner, so he needs to check this receiver, and then Mitchell, this is your assignment.
But the only reason why I think they're going after Myles Garrett because one of the two, if not both, one of the two are gone. Josh Sweat and Milton Williams. One of the two are gone.
And I think Bond is gone too. I don't think y'all gonna re-sign him.
Oh no, he's coming back. They're gonna make him. They're gonna make him one, if not the top. They're gonna make him top 5 linebacker thing. They definitely will.
They should. I'll tell you right now, they absolutely should. I agree with you. But there's
arguably he was defensive player of the year, but they gave it to Patrick Surtain. So arguably he could have been.
I agree.
So I don't think you can let that type of talent, especially when you've been looking for linebackers so many years, that type of linebacker, I don't think you can just let that walk out the door and just think you're going to rebuild.
I don't think they are. Unless it's a real good shot they could get Myles Garrett.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even with that, you're still going to have to take on, with Myles Garrett contract, the good thing about it is a non-guarantee.
Yeah.
So that is a good thing. But on the back end of it, because the salary cap is up, you could turn that into a signing bonus. In 2 years for a fully guaranteed.
Yep.
So that would actually take away some of the money. That would not take away. That would actually save some of the money to bring back Zach Bond if they wanted to do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you right now too. When we talk about certain things, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. That would be one of the scariest things for the Eagles to get Myles Garrett now.
Both of them, yes, it would be. Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well say it's back to back, man.
I was about to say that. Yeah.
At the minimum, they're going back to the NFC Championship.
And the good thing about it is,
at a minimum, they're going back to the Super Bowl, Josh. Now, if they're going to win it, that becomes the question based off of who they're playing.
That's true.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you,
more than likely,
I don't see no NFC I don't see no other. It might be the Chiefs again.
That might be. We'll see after the draft. Moves will be made during the draft.
I'm about to say
of course.
It's just not a strong class, so it's going to be moves made during the draft.
Nah, definitely a strong class. But I'll say this just to add to the
certain positions. Every year, certain positions are stronger.
I agree. Yeah. And I'll add this about.
Y'all watched the combine. Who showed off in the combine though? Really?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, Tay and Josh. Hold on before y'all get to it because I know y'all watched it and y'all. This is what I'm going to say too, just about football logic. This ain't about anything else that I do outside of that. This is football logic. If you got Myles Garrett on the defensive line, that means that what? You can't double Jalen Carter. So it's either Carter or Garrett that's going to be in your face within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And guess what? If you dumb enough to double one of them, that means that the other one is going to get off.
Because let's keep it real. I mean, since the GOAT retired, Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett's the one right now.
Yeah. With him and TJ Watt, you got to remember.
And here's the other like fun fact about it.
But TJ stuck in Pittsburgh though. That's the only thing TJ stuck.
Yeah, the other fun fact about this whole thing, if it happens, the funny thing is most of our defensive line is still 2 years in before getting extensions. So they still on the deal.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jalen Carter.
How we try to be the GOAT? He trying to be the GOAT.
No, he really. And here's the thing: Howie truly he got it right this second go around because everybody knows he did get a demotion and you know what I'm saying, all that kind of thing. He got it right. Yeah, but at the end, he definitely got screwed. But at the end of the day, he got it right this go around. And the team, I mean, I feel like if they're going to repeat, this is their year to do it.
Yes.
And if they do it, my gosh, we actually have to talk about. And I'm not even going to call them the L word. I'm going to say Philadelphia is actually going to have their first dynasty. Like, think about it. They're going to have their first dynasty. You got back-to-back championships, and then you have 3 Super Bowl appearances within 4 years. That's a dynasty.
That's be bad.
I agree.
But I do want one thing from the NFL this year as far as the next season.
What's that?
Give us Detroit.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Here's the thing: I would love for that Detroit matchup to happen because that would be a bettor's dream, and I just feel like
you gonna give us the Commanders, yo. I think they're gonna give us the Commanders week 1 for real.
I think MC. I think Philly only had one dynasty. Wasn't it the Flyers?
Isn't it normally a division game?
Yeah,
well, not the last few years. The last few times that Kansas City won the back-to-back year, they played NFC and Baltimore.
He said what was the Flyers of dynasty? That was Eric Lindros.
70s.
Yeah. No, it was the 70s. It was the Ball Street Bullies. Yeah,
I think that's the only dynasty I could think of.
That was the only
dynasty.
Phillies
had a gap.
Well, they went back to back. They went back to back Stanleys. I remember that.
Yeah, but they went to 4 Stanley Cups.
Yeah, they went to 4. They won 2 out of the 4. That's not bad, bro.
I see it. They lost in 76 and 80, and they won in 74 and 75.
Did the Phillies have one? I don't think the Phillies had one.
Philly got 2.
No,
I don't think the Phillies had a dynasty. Yeah, you're right.
Phillies got 2. The Phillies got 2. They got.
But they don't have a dynasty. They don't have a dynasty though.
And they lost to the Blue Jays. If they would have beat the Blue Jays, probably been a different story. Because they had the lineup to do it, but they just kept losing in the in the early 90s when they had Kruk and all of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But no,
I love me some baseball now. All right, but other news too. How y'all feel about the whole Matt Stafford debacle?
I've been saying the whole time he was going to stay in LA.
Of course. He's not an idiot.
You know, but he had to test the waters and see who would bite, and we had to test the waters and see who would bite. But we really didn't.
I don't think we wanted it to happen. The on the field wasn't even the biggest issue with it. Was off the field with the NFL insiders. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, between
I tell you, shit go down.
The young dude and what's his face?
Shit goes down at Starbucks.
Yeah.
That man Rappaport was in the
like Tom Brady and Matthew Stafford bumped into each other. They didn't meet.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. Like I said in the group text, at the end of the day, the Rams aren't dumb, and neither is Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford knows he will not get a single endorsement the way that he was getting in LA, okay? He got the sleep, the Tempur-Pedic or sleep number endorsement that he had. And another weird one, and I get that they're trying to bring awareness because I get it. There are a lot of people, especially around our age, that are just passing off of just weird shit. But the fact that he was in a life insurance commercial, okay, and we know that's what white people are known for, with, you know what I'm saying, setting up, murder for hire to make sure they collect that insurance money. It's a weird one.
What the mystery documentary show you've been watching? You've been watching a bunch of it.
I'm just saying, bro.
He's been watching Snapped.
She paused in her husband for the life insurance policy.
Mom had a feeling something was going to happen.
You got to do the voice.
I'm going to just tell you right now, me at my age, there's no way I'm doing a life insurance commercial. There's no fucking way.
Why not?
No fucking
if it's the right number, you are. If it's for the right number, you are.
Everybody got that voice. Everybody got that voice.
I don't even want that energy around.
MT, I'm gonna wait till I'm 60. I'm gonna be doing AARP commercials, bro. 60, I'm gonna be like AARP, all that stuff.
I don't even want that type of. I agree. I don't even want that type of energy. Call me when I'm 60.
Dick endorsements.
I would say, but I'll also say this too: the fact that he has to stay in LA. He got to remember at the end of the day, you're still 37, 38 years old.
Oh, this is last year. This is last
year. Yeah, he on his way out. He on his way out.
Yeah, this is
ain't nobody paying.
Real quick,
how long was the extension for?
2 years.
Oh yeah. See, after that 2 years,
he ain't got that much time.
He ain't gonna finish that.
Next year is last year.
Everybody has.
Y'all need to start looking for his predecessor right now.
The moment we got
backup is Jimmy G.
The moment we got Matt, I already knew. Okay, well, shit, this is gonna be on a timer. Like he only got so much left in him. You know what I mean? So
plus the owners and the teams, they don't want to pull another Jets move.
Yep.
Because they like, nah, we good. We good.
Oh, yeah. You know what? And guess what? Since Lil Bro is watching, can we talk about that news? About the New York Giants entertaining Aaron Rodgers? Are you kidding me?
I mean,
Aaron to the Jets.
They got nothing to lose, though.
They got nothing to lose.
They got nothing to lose. They're not gonna make the playoffs. So
there might not be no shadow man in New York.
He's stupid. Watching all the
Where new starting quarterback John Wick 5.
Nah, that's not John Wick. Like, that's Bill and Ted's Keanu Reeves.
But now we're gonna go back to it. Hold on. We're gonna go back to it because I'm about to add them more here. But while we do that, Josh Tay, I will give y'all a few minutes. Break down the combine. Did y'all see anything y'all like?
Oh, it's a deep ass running back class, and I thought it was.
I would say running back DBs and wide receivers. If I had to pick the skill sets, yeah.
So skill positions, got you.
Skill positions going to probably take over the draft.
Quarterback class is really only two, really for quarterback. Honorable mentions you can do.
Yeah.
What's the guy from Ole Miss and the guy in Ewers is that very
No, stop it. Let me tell y'all something right now, and I will. This is a hill that I will die.
Jackson Dart.
That nigga's trash. That nigga's trash.
So MT, Jackson Dart is not a first round. We're not saying he's going first round. He's a late round quarterback. You can make a project. He's a low risk, big reward type of draft.
Let me tell you,
you get my drift.
I get it, but I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't
remember what I said about Will Levis? Y'all need to give me credit about Will Levis, but we ain't gonna have it. I said he was gonna be trash, and what he turned out to be trash.
Now, if I say off the quarterback, they know about everybody is so high on Will Howard. That's about to be another dumpster fire waiting to happen. I'm just letting you know right now.
He might be a good project. He's a good project. I get him late round, make him a project. I wouldn't draft him first round.
But it's definitely running back, wide receivers, and DBs again. It's not like it's gonna be that type of draft again.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll tell you the biggest hoodwink of the draft, and I'm gonna say this right now. What's the dude that said he was gonna break the record at the combine and ended up running like a 4.5 or 4.6?
Oh, Taz,
I was just gonna ask if
I'll tell you right now.
Worthy's thing.
I'll tell you right now. Excuse me. I'll tell you all right now. He did that on purpose. You know why? Because that's going to lower his draft stock. And you know where he's going to fall into?
Denver.
Either if it's not Denver, he'll fall into Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes will have a new little toy. That's all it is.
Yeah, but they already got good running backs. They don't really need.
No, he's not a running back. Tej Johnson is a wide receiver.
He was a wide receiver.
Yeah, wide receiver.
Yeah. So think about it like this. You got him returning punts, and then you throw him in there for a change of pace slot receiver. Tej Johnson will work in Kansas City.
Plus, he got the frame as a worthy too. The whole like 5'9", 175, 170.
Exactly. And actually, he's not even that. He's gonna have to gain some weight over the summer. He's only like 150. I think
he's like 154. Yeah, he's like 154 for real. Yeah. Like so good. He's like
he's gonna have to bulk up.
Yeah,
154 is tiny.
Hell yeah, he gonna get lit the fuck up if he stays at that weight.
Nah, but I mean, he could be what Tavon Austin was supposed to be, or Percy Harvin.
Well, the game has changed to allow.
Yeah, but Percy was 205, solid.
Well, especially if you're going to use him as a slot receiver, I can see he don't need to really put on
the only one
that
much
bulk.
The only one that was statured to be a slot receiver was Percy Harvin. He was like 5'9", 210.
I miss me some Percy Harvin. It sucked that he had to deal with all them fuck ass headaches.
Yeah.
Smoking all that weed.
Was that what it was from?
Oh no, that nigga was high every game.
Yeah, he's high every game.
Nah, he was high every game to get away from the actual headaches. But a lot of times with those headaches and stuff like that, that's hereditary.
Well, didn't he like pass out during one game he was playing?
He damn near passed out in the Super Bowl.
He should have got braces.
Yeah.
Seriously, braces help with migraines. Remember what Terrell Davis did?
Really?
Yeah, in the Super Bowl, Terrell Davis was having migraines. They gave him braces in the middle of the game. The Super Bowl.
In the middle of the game?
Yeah.
How do you get braces in the middle of the game?
It'll take long to lace on the time. You got like an hour and change. You got enough time.
They wait until halftime to do it. They got halftime still.
Wild.
Yeah.
So what type of clip-on braces y'all talking about?
But no, that's usually what happens. But
Mom, he's hungry. Get him a applesauce or something. A fruit cup.
A Capri Suns. Free Suns. Y'all change the Wi-Fi password. That's what it looked like.
Then state the obvious. Most of your top 15 picks did not participate. So no Cam Ward, no Sanders.
No. Yeah,
no
we know that's the trend now. It's like NBA stars doing the dunk contest. It's a trend now. You do your pro day if anything.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not mad at it because Shador, he said that he's going to do his pro day and everything like that. You can't be mad at him because here's the thing, Mr. Jones. What have we said about the combine and what it truly represents at the end of the day? So
I always say that's the closest thing to picking your biggest mandingo.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a slave trade. It's a slave trade. They do the height, they do the strength, they do the speed, and you get your strongest worker.
You gonna do the
key, high key.
It is.
It's 1813. That's what the
only I'm about to offer you money.
Let me tell you something.
Come be on my squad.
And then look who's spending the money.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Red fish, 2 fish. White fish, blue fish.
Hey, you
give a dog a bone. Okay.
Yeah, but the only thing about it is this. Ain't no other collarbone. Ain't on some like T-Drive bringing in 13 million people a goddamn session.
Y'all do know the NFL Combine gets more than that. Like the
NBA Finals, nigga.
Y'all do know that, right? A lot of people don't even know that. Seeing people run 40
on the Columbine than the NBA Finals.
Yes, the shit bring in 13
million. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Y'all didn't believe me when I said that. I used to always say that. I was like, y'all do know. He was just watching people do 40-yard dashes and get more ratings in the NBA game.
Yeah, it does.
More exciting.
Which is weird, but obviously, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Football is life, and life is football.
Yeah, I'm about to say football.
All right, cool. Yeah. We got you on the stage, little bro. What you want to say about your Giants?
Yeah,
so we gotta get these other topics out the way. I'm on the time.
All right, I'm a.
He always sounds so upset when he comes up here.
You always take a deep breath, like, yeah, I'm about to rant.
It's either about the Giants.
Because I just feel like every time I come up here, it's never just positivity. It's always just something going on with who I, support. And I don't know what we doing trying to get Aaron Rodgers. I'm gonna just be real. Like I don't know. It's nothing I can really say. The only thing that
I thought you was gonna come up here and defend it. I thought you was about to come up here and defend it. That's what I don't want to say.
Nigga, listen, I'd have defended it, nigga, in 2013. I would have defended it in 2013. Maybe I would have defended it. Maybe then. But not now. Listen, man, this is all I can think of. Brian Dable and whoever I forgot the GM name. That's how mad I am. Whoever they are, their job gotta be on the line. It gotta be at least 7 wins or niggas is fired. That's the only reason we gotta be getting this nigga.
Here's the
Aaron
thing.
Rodgers.
Here's what I'll add to what you just said.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna have a bad season statistically. He just ain't gonna win nothing with him.
I was about to say that. And here's another thing.
He didn't have a bad season last year.
Here's the thing too. Yeah, no, here's the thing too. If I'm Brian Daboll, I'm going to take the time. I'm going to scout, and I'm going to find me a diamond in the rough as far as the QB position.
Yeah, because you're getting Travis.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
you either going to get Travis, you're going to get one of these guys. You're going to get Travis.
And Neighbor's going to be healthy.
Yeah, Neighbors gonna be helped. So you're either gonna get Travis or you're gonna get one of those wide receivers from Ohio State or something like that. You're gonna do one of the two. Once you get that, you can probably luck up and get a decent quarterback in the third or fourth round. There's somebody out there that's not being talked about that is just sitting there that's probably decent and who can be a game manager for you and get the ball to Neighbors and Travis or Neighbors and Abuka or whoever it is that's coming out of Ohio State. There is, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's somebody out there. Yeah. But if you're Dayball, you got to take that opportunity to draft your own quarterback. Like, you just do. Aaron Rodgers is not the answer. He will sell tickets.
Not anymore.
That's what I'm saying. He will sell tickets. He will sell jerseys. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's not going to equate to wins. The only way it may equate, because here's the thing. Here's what's going to happen. And if you bring Aaron Rodgers there, you may ruin Malik Neighbors. Imagine Aaron Rodgers telling Malik Neighbors, you need to adjust to me and the way that I play. I'm not going to adjust to you.
See,
I mean, I think I agree with that statement just because I go back and think about the times with him and Davante Adams. Davante Adams took a few good hits in certain situations Rodgers has put him in. And for Davante Adams not to be like constantly injury prone because Rodgers put him in those situations is really great. But I'd hate to see that happen to Malik Neighbors at such a this is going to be his second year next season. Right. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him ruin his career because Rodgers got a finger up his ass.
He do something like that, y'all not gonna hear from Aaron Rodgers ever again.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Oh no, I agree. He won't.
It's not enough.
I think the Giants will cut him that year if something like that was to happen.
But let's also keep it above. Aaron Rodgers is not ready for that media circus that is known as New York City.
At all.
I mean, even with the Jets, it's magnified with the Giants. It's way worse with the Giants.
It's like the Clippers and the Lakers.
It's way different.
No one cares.
That's basically what it is.
No one cares about the Jets.
Nobody cares.
It is. The Jets are the Clippers and the Giants are the Lakers. No, that's a good analogy.
Have the Clippers ever been to the NBA Finals?
No.
Exactly. I hate to say.
I think they've never even been to the Western
Conference.
And
neither have the Jets.
No, they got close.
The Jets
they got close.
Oh, no,
they went to the Western Conference Finals, didn't they?
They have.
No. They never went to the Western Conference Finals.
Well, I mean, Joe Namath won them a Super Bowl.
Been to the Western Conference Finals. They haven't.
Never been to the Western Conference. The closest was Lob City. Lob City was the closest.
Oh,
that was the closest.
But
the McAdoo, but I take that.
But the
Lob City almost did. They lost. You know, they blew that 3-1 lead. That was their first time ever.
Yeah.
First time ever making it to the Western Conference.
Bro, think about it though. The New York Giants media, outside of Lawrence Taylor, who got a pass?
Yeah.
Not nobody.
Hey,
no.
That was the 80s. It was a different time.
I'm talking about overall in the history of the Giants, outside of Lawrence Taylor, who got a pass?
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest.
Eli might be the closest. Eli might be the closest.
But Eli ain't do nothing wrong, really.
But I'll say this though.
The media was still after Eli too, though.
After Eli won that second Super Bowl, people got very pissed off with Eli, and people were basically like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? He got the nerve to sit up here and what did they say about Eli? They said, you know what I'm saying, other than those 2 Super Bowl runs, he ain't never done nothing for us and all that." And I'm like, nigga, he got y'all 2 Super Bowls within 4 years. What do you mean?
Hold on. See, this is a real New York Giants fan. Nigga, we was 9-7. We weren't even supposed to be there against that nigga Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know how we beat San Francisco. Yeah. I don't know how we beat Green Bay and Tom Brady, nigga. We did it. That nigga deserved whatever praise we giving him. I don't know what these niggas going on about.
I agree.
Bro, they was going off for that nigga for that.
No, they weren't. And Stephen A. Smith was the main one. Oh, Eli needs to retire. He needs to drop out. He needs to do this.
L too. But I'm gonna save that. I was about to get into L, but
all right. All right. Well, hold on. I know Mr. Jones got to go. So we'll go ahead and transition to the relationship topics. Mr. Jones, if you want to introduce the first one.
All right, man. We'll do this one first. I guess lately they caught Cardi B on camera, Stephon Diggs. So Cardi B moving on, getting hot girl summer started early.
Exactly. Let me tell you something.
Diggs.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Hold on, Jazzy. I'm gonna let you go ahead and lead off with this. What do you think about, if you're still on? What do you think about Cardi and Stephon Diggs if she's still on?
I think they took a little break.
Okay.
I think we gotta leave. All right,
sorry, I was dealing with kid shit.
No, it's all good. We told you to make sure they got they Capri Suns and they sauces. Okay, them little.
Yeah. Make sure that app they want to download their iPad is age appropriate.
That's the
17 plus.
That's the pissed off mama look right there. I think we might want.
Yeah. Do you need a few minutes, Jazzy? Are you able to?
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that's like. Tay knows what's up. It was like Cardi B and Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm fucking with it. I think Cardi out here, Cardi having fun right now. I think, especially after the old shit with Offset. I think Offset crashing out a little bit too much. I think he doing too much now. Like I think. I feel like Offset finally realizing, like, you don't realize how much you like care and love about or want something until you lose it. I feel like Offset coming to that realization.
Oh, good. The next realization will be it's too late.
All I'm gonna say. Yeah, all I'm gonna say.
Well, no shit. You've cheated on Cardi publicly multiple fucking times, like, and then like the first time you cheated, you went on stage during the middle of the show and literally cried and was like, "Take me back," and she take you back, and then you cheat again.
Bro. He said, "I'm sorry, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Like, not even like, oh, babe, I'm sorry, I love you, like, but I'm sorry, bro."
But he was already a cheater before she. He was already. Of course, he was. He was already a cheater. Like you can't change.
And what I find it very funny is that Cardi was in control of everything.
Y'all done got her going. Cardi, she love her some Cardi.
I love my Cardi. Yeah, Diggs a hoe. I know Diggs a hoe.
Cardi is.
That's okay.
But Diggs just as bad. Just as bad.
I was about to say that. He is just as bad. But guess what? Diggs is single. So at the end of the day, I know this eating that Offset. You know why? Because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all ready for this? And this is a pause if I need to. I'm gonna tell you right now. Stephon Diggs ain't out here doing no drinking or smoking. He's an athlete. He ain't on no perks. He ain't on no lean. He tearing that pussy up from North Dakota to Texas, okay? Got her. Okay, let me tell you something. Got her swinging from the ceiling fan. Okay, got her swinging from the ceiling fan. Everything.
You saying you making her feel young again? That's what you
saying. He bringing life back into Cardi right now.
No.
Like the Offset such he giving it back to Dick.
And he got the Sky Zone socks on. That's what he said.
Sky Zone socks on.
And Offset gotta watch it in real time.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, you don't get to hit this shit no more. You fucked up.
Let me tell you something. Call him Stephon
let the next person hit it.
And this nigga's an athlete.
He got the Timberland boots.
Stephon Pipes. There you go.
Talking greasy to her. Okay.
Nah, he got the Sky Zone socks. He don't sell it.
And Cardi a freak. She probably turning Stephon out at this point.
Yeah.
Wesley, though.
Let me tell you something. And it ain't nothing that Offset can do. It ain't nothing that Offset can do. But
you get to watch me get dick down by this other dude while you over here putting your dick in God knows what.
So if he running routes on her, that's what you saying? He running routes?
He running routes. Okay? His rehabilitation is her. And it ain't nothing that Offset can do. The only thing that's going to break this up is when Cardi says,
"Oh, that ass."
So the only thing is, Stephon Diggs is the only one catching balls.
Pretty much. Let me tell you something. And the only thing
Cardi's catching some balls too.
And I'm gonna tell you something. The only thing that's gonna break this up is when Cardi say, "Okay, I'm ready to go."
Cardi out this drink running 9 routes.
Yeah. There's nothing. It's nothing. Listen, it's nothing that Offset could do because he got the same amount of money as Offset. Okay,
and they don't got positions.
He actually got more money than Offset.
He might have more.
See,
He might have more.
He might have more money.
Might have more.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna pocket watch. I ain't gonna pocket watch. He might have more.
And they already said it. They said him. They said Stephon Diggs and YG. Those are the ones right there that you need to watch your girl around. When they in the picture, that's it. They get to change it. They put a voodoo spell on chicks. So right now, Cardi B just having her fun. It is what it is. And here's the thing too, with them being in a celebrity type of, I'm sure she told Offset, look, I know you're gonna do your thing and all that. Make sure it's not being. Don't embarrass me. You get what I'm saying? Because like when you in that lifestyle, obviously you're gonna have attention coming from your north, south, east, and west. Cardi B understands that. Why? Because Offset probably on this side of the country, she's torn. Exactly. She doing whatever she doing. But at the end of the day, don't embarrass me.
Yeah, but that's not also
exactly like if you gonna just go fuck bitches like you were saying, MT, I get it. But as soon as you fucking start embarrassing me and I start looking like a fucking idiot in the media, I'm fucking you up.
Yeah.
I'm fucking you up.
Yeah, I will also
like, all right, bet. I'm about to go fuck me some Stephon Diggs and be all up in the paparazzi and shit, bending over, getting out late to go to the hotel for Valentine's Day. Fuck yeah.
Oh, they like that with it?
Yeah. The paparazzi pulled up on them. They were getting out of the car going into the hotel on Valentine's Day.
Listen,
the party was
so they doing the Oklahoma drill?
Yeah, Oklahoma, pretty much. It's a done deal. I'm gonna tell you.
His mind.
Yeah.
Hey,
to add to the Offset thing, did y'all see that he just filed for joint custody of their kids too now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
alimony.
Now here's the thing. Offset. Let's
you
be real, okay?
Alimony? We know cheated.
Well, here's the thing. First of all, Offset. He wants spousal support. But here's the thing, Offset. This is what you need to understand, bro. You filing for all this, and you want joint custody of the kid. We know damn well your mama gonna be watching those kids. Okay, we know you're not
those
watching.
Kids gonna be at grandma's house.
Exactly. They at grandma's.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
Listen,
one of the beefs between him and Quavo didn't Offset like fuck Quavo's girl or something like that?
No, yeah, Saweetie.
No. Well, she was passed around. He just the one that fell in love with her.
That's what happened.
Yeah, he's the guy that fell in love. You know, he brought the flowers out to the train. That's all he did.
Yeah, that's what he did. He sat up here. He said, "Oh my gosh, it was already open for me."
And guess who got hurt?
Hey, yeah.
Another California nigga.
Who?
YG. Yeah, she with YG now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sweetie. They together.
Yeah, man. YG, I told you. They don't
better when he was with Kalani. Kalani bad too. Kalani could get it also.
There's literally two motherfuckers you don't leave your girl around. You don't leave them around LA niggas and DMV niggas. You just don't do it.
No, you don't do it.
Don't forget Drake. Drake up sliding your girl DM.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm leaving my girl around YG. If a nigga that wear leather boat shoes can take my girl, nigga, you can have her. That nigga wears
money, bro.
Listen, my guy, you're gonna be very upset, my guy.
Yeah, you can't continue to do that. It's gonna pay all our bills, bro. I can't.
I'm about to say, and not only that, and not only that, women are into all of that astrology mess, and I think he's like a water sign and all that. So that instantly, that's something for women that they go crazy about.
He's swimming in it.
He'll be like, damn, your boyfriend can't take you to Maldives because it's Tuesday. That's crazy. You know,
exactly.
He's knocking like hell, bro.
Man, Stephon Diggs out here showing Cardi B a comeback route.
Yeah. No, man, it's sad.
Stephon Diggs, that's different. I'm not doing that one. That's different. I'm not doing that one. No, sir. You see Offset started getting in the gym right after that. You see him.
Creatine can't help him get more muscles. Creatine can't help him get more muscles.
Stephon make it Offset. Switch up his game.
That's it.
That's
making him become getting in shape, make him become a better guy by getting joint custody.
He probably call all the time, just make up excuse to call. It's like, yeah, I think what's face left, his blanket over here. Let me take that.
Hey, Josh. A rumor had it he knocked on the door and Stephon Diggs answered it. That's not
Hey, he hit the baby boy joint. He said, "Hey man, you want some eggs?
Holding the baby too."
I remember the baby boy scene.
That's how you know he got money. He got eggs to cook. That's how you know he got money.
Every time I say in the gym, he think about Stephon Diggs hitting Cardi with nigga squats.
Pretty much. That's it.
Let's have it. You open the door and told the kids, yeah, your daddy's here.
Exactly.
Damn.
Listen, I'll tell y'all right now.
Let's get to the album.
I was about to say I'm pro man all the way, but in this one, Cardi, she just got to do her thing. She's endured a lot publicly.
Stephon Diggs over say, "You a bitch ass father outside."
Yeah. Just tell me you ain't gonna do nothing. Go ahead and sit down. Go ahead.
Yep.
Talk to him through the rain camera.
I'll call them 4PF niggas to give you another reminder.
FaceTime daddy.
I called him 4PF.
niggas to give you another reminder.
Let's get to the next one though.
All right.
This one is it. So I guess some dude crashing out, wanted to go live, thought he was outing somebody, but embarrassed him. So I guess allegedly his girlfriend worked for the Ravens marching team, a dancer or something like that.
Yeah. She's part of the PER team, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, the PR team.
I guess Steve Smith seeing decided to go back to Baltimore. You know what I mean? Doing this thing, taking her out. He called her. He called him. And he kept the P with her. He kept the playing with her. You know what I mean?
He did. He was like, sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. That's it.
Shouldn't he be more mad at
he ain't even had to answer the phone. At least he answered the phone. Was like, look, I did it.
Man, you gotta be more mad at the wife than the side.
I totally agree.
Your energy in the wrong place, bro. If you do that,
listen,
she broke the commitment, bro. She broke the commitment.
Exactly. Listen, man.
It sounds like a money grab, but that's
allow me to say this. I was about to say that. Here's the thing. It depends on which state that they're in, because there are certain states in the South where here's the weird thing about it. If you can prove like infidelity led to a divorce or something like that, then you could sue the person who slept with your spouse.
Yeah,
so
that's
what
North
it seems
Carolina.
like to
South Carolina. South Carolina.
Is Maryland one of them states?
Nah. So it's North Carolina, but the thing is, but it's North and South Carolina. So if the dude can file, I'm gonna be honest with you. If he can file in North Carolina, he has a good chance of winning, especially with Steve Smith saying, "I'm sorry." And we know Steve Smith be covering the Panthers and all that. He covers all the NFL. So if you catch him and serve him while he's in North Carolina covering one of those games, the nigga just walked into some money. But at the end of the day,
but it's depending on what state the infidelity went on. If it went on in Maryland, he's fine. If it went on in North Carolina, he do got to.
Really, because then allegedly they was like getting it in the like trader room and shit.
How about it was in the Baltimore, bro? I think it was
in
Baltimore. He was cracking that joke.
Amen.
He rearranged. Hey, listen, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell you what sent him over the edge. We all know this. When he read that message, which she said, "I feel like you rearranged my IUD." I'm gonna tell you right now. That sent that nigga. That sent that nigga to Pluto.
Damn, man.
And the other one too, I wanted to, but I can't because I gag on it.
Damn. Hey, yo. Damn.
That's how bad it was. When I read it,
man, that's wild though.
I got mad.
That make any man mad. That's not even my relationship, and I felt bad for him. I was like, damn, bro.
So on the next episode of Snap,
Heart attack.
All right, if he crashed out, I understand. It's wrong, but I understand though.
Okay, for sure. Right.
I understand.
He can't.
That's what I was getting ready to go with it.
He can't fight him. He can't whoop him.
Hey, be honest, I couldn't go public there. We just got a divorce, bro. That's gonna burst.
Right? Whoop.
My pride.
At that point, we going deep waters, nigga. We gotta go
out. That's embarrassment, bro.
He's one of the toughest man in league history. He one of the toughest men in league history.
Hey, Jones, you gotta remember the day. Bullets ain't got names, nigga.
You gotta get the Glock. I'm not fighting nobody, Steve Smith. You get the Glock, bro. I get the Glock.
Let me tell you something. Here's the thing. I know Hold on, no, Jay, I know you on here. Let's go to some of the people that are watching. I know some of y'all are married and all that. How would you feel reading a text of your wife telling another man she believed that he rearranged her IUD? At that point, there's no other. It's just divorce.
So NT, she had Steve Smith save this Pizza Hut. That's what she had him saved in the car.
Hold on. First off, I just want to say she's a stupid bitch for not deleting those text messages.
No, she was supposed to have a Boost Mobile. She was supposed to have a Boost Mobile phone.
No, because here's the thing. This is what boggles my mind when people cheat. People get very stupid and they get very fucking sloppy when they fucking cheat. Like if you go fucking cheat, you have to go all the way the fuck in and be on top of your shit.
You pretty much got to be a drug dealer.
So you literally left. I feel like she purposely left them text messages on her fucking phone.
No, she didn't. I'll tell you what happened. Here's the thing. In my line of work,
she purposely did that shit.
Here's what I'll say.
Because let me tell you something. Women, like coming from a woman's perspective.
Okay,
like we're a little bit smarter when it comes to cheating sometimes.
I agree.
Actually, you smart
because we know how to. First one, we know how to cover our tracks. And two, we know we also. Well, two, also like I'll tell the bit like this is the big difference. So when women cheat, they still act like everything the same. You're not gonna be able to really tell a difference between us. When men cheat, a shift happens. Y'all start acting a little bit different. And that's what
all you gotta do is if you cheat, you gotta keep the lie the same. Just
exactly. You gotta remember your lies.
Let me tell you something.
I'm not teaching you how to cheat, but that's what you have to do. You gotta keep your lies consistent.
No, first of all, you gotta keep your lies.
If you out late, you gotta keep saying, "Hey, I had to work late." You can't just make up some BS every time. You gotta keep it the same.
Here's another thing. I add on to this too, Josh. It's not only just that. Another thing that you got to do is this. The same habits that you had as far as, you know what I'm saying, sex and all that kind of, you got to keep it. So guess what?
Yes.
If you went 3 rounds with the mistress, you need to pop you a blue one. So when you get home, you can go 2 rounds.
3 honey packs. 3 honey packs and a Red Bull. You in there. That's what you got to do.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't be
the same thing.
Coming home and fucking me, and then you get another bitch and you fucking, and then we not fucking.
I mean,
this something up.
Not looking.
No, that's true. That's true. That's true.
That is true. The average man isn't. And I'm gonna tell you,
the average man can't. I'm gonna be honest. The average man can't cheat. It's only like a small percentage of men that can cheat.
Exactly. No. Hold on.
It's the same. There's some women out there who don't know how to cheat. They fucking dumb as shit too.
Yeah,
but it's easier for a woman. The reason it's easier for a woman to cheat because it's always the demand for JJ. There's a dude that smash you, married or not. It's a guy out there.
Women cheat more. I'll say women cheat more emotionally.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
whereas
true.
Men cheat more for
physical.
Just because like let me stick my dick in something. Yeah, exactly.
And that goes with the side rules too. That's why side dudes know their position way more.
Yes. Yeah, that's why side dudes stay around and they'll be like,
because side dudes do it because I'm striking. But side women want to replace the main one, and that's
exactly.
That's the problem. That's the problem. If you get a side chick that can stay in our lane,
they do it for replacement.
The problem is that women end up getting into into the emotional part too soon.
But hold on, but this is what I also want to add. Better men just not exactly. This is what I was going to add, and that was the piggyback off of Big Sam's comment when he says that the average man is not looking. The average man is so. A lot of times too. So here's what has happened in America, right? The dream has been painted. You know what I'm saying? You get out of college, you know what I'm saying? You find you a entry-level job, you work your way up, and then you know what I'm saying, you got your wife. A lot of times that man's head is so down in trying to make sure that he's making money, being able to take care of his family. He's not wasting his time going through his woman's phone, picking up on the signs and everything like that she's giving up. Oh, I'm not getting a lot of attention. All that kind of stuff.
I'll give you that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Here's the thing. And I'm gonna just have a real talk by real people moment. There's a lot of niggas out here from my past that should be thanking me because I told their women You got a good dude. Okay, it's no need for you to leave him. For me? Are you kidding me? For me?
Side dude is the ultimate role, bro. You ain't got to deal with her emotions. You got to deal with her up and down. You just there to take and leave.
But listen.
People don't realize the side dude is winning in the relationship. Really, if y'all actually look at it.
But here's the thing. I've had to tell them, no, you're not going to leave him. That's a good man right there. You support him.
That's a good man, Savannah.
He's going through X, Y, and Z.
And MT, I always say, I can't compete with a guy that's paying all your bills. I can't compete.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's what. I can't pay your bills, baby girl. I might can take care of your Boost Mobile, get your Obama phone. That's it. That's my budget.
That's what I'm saying. And then a year later they come back and like, you know what, you were right and all. Yes, go back, love that man.
MT over here, the marriage therapist.
MT.
Dip him down and give him advice.
Yeah,
MT. Real quick. I was just talking to my wife about it. She made a good point. She was like, girls are not as crafty as they used to be because women think more like dudes now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
I was gonna say, what age generation are we talking about? We going my age, the 25, 24s?
Nah, y'all dumb as hell.
Nah. Y'all saying I can play 2K.
Sorry, I should have said in a millennial mindset.
In most millennials, yeah.
Older millennials.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now. Because listen, let me tell you something. I done had it where, let me tell you something. I done had that hot little Latino thing. She come over here, break me off something serious, and then she, on a drop of a dime, oh, you know what? I gotta get home. Wait. You leaving so soon? Yeah, I gotta get home. I gotta make dinner. I gotta make sure the kids is this and that in bed. And I gotta take my shower. You know what I'm saying? Rinse you off that way. If he want to make love, I can get at him. All that's how they are.
You gotta play your role, man. That's all it is. It's all about playing your role.
It's called staying in your lane.
Yeah,
but this the part we don't know in this whole situation is how was their relationship before she stepped up.
True.
You know,
don't do that.
We're only getting a glimpse into the marriage.
That's victim blaming right there. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's victim blaming right there. Don't do that.
Hold on.
I'm not doing that, but it's
that's victim blaming. Don't do that. She decided a commitment and she broke that commitment. Bro.
Yes, and I totally
agree
with that.
Even though marriages go up and down, it's not going to be a perfect.
Here's another thing.
You got that band on your finger.
I was about to say it, but here's another thing too, and I'll add this and I'll let Jazzy touch on it. What I found out too, and this is why I sent a lot of those women back, is I realized that they were making decisions based off of the way that they felt instead of actual facts. I would ask her, did he say this? Did he allude to this? No, that's just what I'm feeling. So you just letting your mind, because you don't watch something on TV or something like that. Your emotions have taken over versus really getting clarification on this. Listen, sit him down. Tell him this is how you feel. When he doesn't touch you for X amount of days, this is how you feel. And in fact, figure out what his response is. And a lot of times they figure out, damn, all I had to do was just talk it out and express the way that I felt.
Okay. That's a good point. And that's a problem with a lot of marriages too. They're afraid to have tough conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I get? Really, like, this is a new phenomenon like on TikTok. Like, people will express their relationship problem to the world instead of talking to the person they
thank you.
I never understood that. I was like, should you be talking to your partner about this? Not the world.
Yes. This is why with certain women, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care how good the WAP was, how good they put it on me. There's no way I'm gonna be with you. I can't trust you because I may get into a position where I'm not feeling up to myself, or I'm busy doing this, or I'm trying to make this move, or this and that, and then I got to worry about you stepping out because of you going based off of feelings and you not really talking and having a clear conversation. That's not good.
But that's why if you're gonna make this commitment, communication gotta be number one in it.
Number one. Number one.
Yeah, you have to communicate. But a lot of people do. A lot of people live the lie in the facade.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man.
Listen,
I got stories for days. Man, I got stories for days.
Let me tell y'all something.
Go ahead, Jazz.
Like, to kind of piggyback off that, the fucking tough shit, yeah, that shit. Or to go back to like how we didn't fuck. I'm fucked up right now.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Just be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful. Remember this. Just be careful your next few words, okay? Your spouse is right next to you, okay? I just want to send that warning.
Let's say these cameras go off eventually, right?
Remember,
I'm back with a black guy. Sorry, guys.
For man, respect is just as important as love.
No, we're not painting that picture. No. I'll say this though. If I feel like I'm in.
But hold on, I finally figured out. Hold on, sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Like, obviously, there was something wrong with that couple's relationship to begin with, because he went into the phone and found the text message.
Which is now illegal. If you went into the phone.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
He only showed that part of the text. You got to go to the beginning of that thread, too. What she was complaining about. What was
but
the thing is like,
listen, but I'm going to tell y'all right now,
I saw that through my spouse's phone. Mm-hmm. There's something wrong. There's been something wrong for a while.
But that goes back to
well, here's the thing. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to spell it out very clearly. I'm just going to say this, and y'all can get it. I saw the pictures of her. I saw the glasses, and I saw that nose. I'm going to tell you right now, with those particular women, there's no saving now, okay? I'm just going to tell you right now. There's no saving them. We'll talk about it when we get offline, but I'm going to
lie. I'm going to say, I'll just flat out. She actually look like Steve Smith's wife, actually. She's like a damn near splitting image of her.
Oh, then Steve Smith got a type.
He got a type. Most of the time they got a type, bro.
You know
most of the time they got a type.
I don't know how I feel if you fuck somebody who looks just like me.
I guarantee you, Steve Smith's marriage is not in trouble.
No, of course
probably not. No, it's not.
This ain't her first go around with him doing this shit.
His wife knows she just decided. He was just smashing it. Ain't nothing serious.
Yeah, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you. And here's the thing too: a lot of women are able to be okay with it as long as. So here's the thing: I'll tell you right now: a lot of women, this is what they consider cheating. Cheating is not what Steve Smith did. If all he was doing was smashing in the facility, you know what I'm saying? They meeting up here and there, smashing in the back of a car. That's not cheating. What becomes cheating is when she got a luxury apartment or luxury condo around the corner from where they live.
Financially responsible.
Oh, they're going on vacations together.
Exactly. When they going on vacation.
It's more about
when they going on vacation.
The physical part.
Exactly. He bought the wife a Mercedes. He bought her a BMW. He buys the wife a Louis bag. She gets the Balenciaga bag. That's the cheating right there.
Anything that's dealing with financial.
So fucking wait, hold on. I just want to get this
when you get to that level. When you get to that level, it's more than
just
physical.
Fucking isn't cheating.
For some women. For some women,
it's more attention and more attention.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking is cheating. What the fuck?
Is this a celebrity scale? No, is this a celebrity scale? It's kind of like California sober. Is that what we're talking about?
Basically, yeah.
Very similar. Very similar.
Because for the clarification, because the people are cheap, nigga.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course it is, but here's the thing. I'll tell you right now. If you even go back to the movie Any Given Sunday, what did all the wives say to Willie Beeman's girlfriend? Oh, it don't mean nothing unless you got that ring. He could sit up here, he could smash you, he could be doing all this and that, but unless you got that ring, it don't really mean nothing. And so with a lot of them, that's what it is. As long as he's not spending his resources, that's where a lot of women draw the line.
When that second contract come in, guess who gets half?
Exactly.
That's for the pay grade. That's not.
I was, I looked over at Hillary and I was like, I'm wondering, like, because you guys were talking about Steve Smith and his wife and stuff, how like she hasn't their marriage is not going to really have a problem. And I was like, I wonder if it's how their contract, if they got a prenup or like some kind of contract with their marriage and stuff that it's set up where hey, I'm gonna look the other way because what I could do is leave.
The main prime example of the whole thing was Steve Smith. Look at fucking Steve Harvey. That's the prime example of the situation.
Yeah.
He might not marry her, but look at the situation. every time when he was dealing with somebody, it was the mistress of somewhere he was working with or somewhere he was working at.
Yeah.
Wait, so him and his girl really ain't married? Or
she's married too.
Yeah.
She was married.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm confused. No,
so for Steve Smith's situation, both of them were married, so they both of them had something to lose. Both of them had something to lose, so that made the side being the side a little bit more valuable. Like you
exactly.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. What he's saying about Steve Harvey is Steve Harvey. What was happening was Steve Harvey had a pattern. So he would get married, and then once he take on a new assignment or a new position, he automatically find him something right there at work. So it's like he had his work wife, and then he had his at home wife. Yeah. And that's where the women were getting tired of it because it's like, nigga, you repeating the same cycle. Like, nigga, at least go out to a bar and find something. Go to the strip club.
But you knew how this nigga, you knew the job before you took it.
You know, in those professions, they normally cheat with somebody close to the organization. It's normally most of the time that's what it is because they go to work every day, so they have opportunities to cheat versus like getting a hotel on the other side and paying cash. Like
yeah.
You said
did she work at any? Did she work at any of the facilities or anything like that?
She was with the Ravens. She's in the Ravens.
She was with the Ravens.
So when he's working, he can have opportunities for it. That's why it make it. That's why like cheating go on that level.
So man, I'm crashing out. I'm crashing out. I've been quiet this whole time.
Any final points before we move on and try to wrap this up?
I think most of us could agree. I think most of us could agree this is what it is. It's the NFL version of Emi Udoka cheating scandal. That's all it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
No, exactly. Yeah, no. Essentially, that's basically what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not crashing out on the guy because if I didn't meet you and I didn't shake your hand, you don't owe me no loyalty. I'm crashing out on her. She's the one. She's the problem.
At that point,
she's the one that made the promise.
That's what I'm saying.
Crashing out on everything. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably be seeing red.
Like I said, if you crash out, I understand it's wrong, but I understand.
You see the ring, my nigga. You got a ring. At some point, we gotta have as men.
There is no loyalty unless he knows you. Unless he knows you, there's no loyalty, bro.
He's talking from a respect standpoint. I get it, but
here's the thing.
I agree with him. But
so
in real life,
now you see this. Hold on. So now you see this ring. You just said, "Fuck my ring," huh? That's what you said, my nigga.
I think
she said have your ring. No, she said have your ring.
She said
I got a homegirl for her. I got a homegirl for her. I'm not worried about her. I got a homegirl for her, my nigga. I am not worried about her. Y'all gotta hear me out. Y'all gotta hear me out.
Go ahead.
When I crash out, everybody is about to get hurt. Ain't nobody walking away unscarred. Like y'all all disrespecting me in some kind of way. And then you got these text messages out in the public. Y'all got me fucked up. The only reason why I'm not about to really go too far is because I want some money out of this at the end, and I can say this was a crime of passion. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna take it too far because I have my money. But if you was just a regular nigga, I'm going to jail, my nigga. Like y'all niggas, I don't know what the fuck. Everybody's getting hurt.
Listen, at the end of the day, and listen, and here's the thing: there's nothing wrong. Your feelings are valid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that you're wrong. What I'm saying is from me and my perspective, and the way that I was raised was this: the only male that owes you loyalty is if it's somebody that you actually knew. So yes, if I were to find, you know what I'm saying, Josh or Tay or Mr. Jones or something like that in my, girl or wife's or something like that DMs, and I found out that they was doing something, then I'm crashing out on both. But if I don't know him,
for that.
If I get something like that, I understand you want to catch a fade with me. I understand.
But
that's man.
If I don't know the dude, if I don't know the dude, at the end of the day, he's just being a man because guess what? He didn't take it from her. The only time that I'm getting in there and the only time that I'm getting in there and I'm rumbling with the guy is if I found out that he took it from her. If he took it, then that's something different.
And the only reason why I'm crashing out like this is because it is my wife. If it was just a girl I was dating, if it was just somebody I was smashing, all right, well, fuck it. Maybe she really didn't like me like that. But this is my wife.
Yeah.
We've been together
But at
for
the end of the
years.
day, but at the end of the day, the beef is more with your wife than anything because the guy don't know you.
100%. 100%.
You gotta keep it.
But he's still gonna get some of this smoke. I get it.
Everybody gets it.
I agree with everything you're saying.
But everybody she could have lied about being married. She could have took the wedding ring off before hanging out with him.
Everybody getting splashed.
Nah,
Josh,
he knew.
I don't think she
Steve Smith knew.
He pretty much admitted to it and said, "I'm sorry." He knew.
The nail in the coffin sends me.
How he knew he answered the phone. That's how he knew. But
exactly.
The nail in the coffin that sends me. The nail in the coffin that sends me in that direction is just because of the text messages. That's it. That's all.
Yeah.
I think that's it though.
That's it.
Sun's coming out. I gotta enjoy the beach.
All right,
enjoy your free breakfast, bro. Yeah, you woke up early for the free breakfast.
Because I'm gonna go with my lovely wife who ain't dogging me out.
Okay. Hold on.
By the way, her birthday was Friday, so happy birthday to my
happy belated.
Yes, happy belated.
Happy belated.
Absolutely. Yeah, and real quick, just go ahead and end the show because I'm gonna say one more thing after we end the show. But MT signing off.
Until next week, everybody. Thank y'all for listening. By the way, too, y'all look out for Grapple Mania soon.
Yes, sir.